Konko sawubona mbukeli sesingene ku level 4 noma u stage 4 wesikhathi sokuhlala ezindlini phecelezi i lockdown ngenxa phela yalesifo esisibiza i COVID-19 kodwa ke basathwele nzima phela labo abangakwazi ukuthi baphume phela ukuyothola ukungaphilisa imindeni yakho kungako nje uhulumeni eze phela nezindlela ezithize zokuzama ukuthi asize labo abantulayo uhlelo lethu lanamuhla sibheka ukuthi lezi inhlelo zokusiza abantu ngabe mbukeli izohamba kanjani mina kuyangazi ngisiphalaphala esimhlophe kanjani unhlanhla alisha igama kanti leli uyazi mbukeli ilungelo lakho we live on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure ukhumbule mbukeli after the break I'll be opening up the lines ku 011-714-6918 alternatively 714-6919 consumer@sabc.co.za is our email sikhona futhi ku Facebook as well as kuma SMSs asale phezulu kwendaba yethu namhlanje Mbukeli Social Development Minister Yilungelo has outlined the type of relief that government will be rolling out to various targeted vulnerable groups in the country and the process of accessing their assistance. Besimemileke ungqongqoshe Yilungelo ukuthi azame ukuzosichazela kabanzi ngalezi inhlelo kodwa namhlanje mbukeli ngathi cha asihambi kahle ukuthi simthole but we do have ubaba uTebogo Maroping obuye kumnyango wabasebenzi phecelezi Labour Department yena kuzozama ukuthi akhulume nathi ngohlelo phela lokusizwa abantu ngezimali Unemployment Insurance Fund phecelezi UIF nezinkinga futhi abantu asebehlangane nazo bezama lezi imali and hopefully someone from social development will be joining us during the course of this show. Babu Maruping, thank you so much for joining us. Siyakwamukela ohlelelweni ilungelo lakho. Thank you so much for joining us.
Alicia
ngiyakubona uphuza amanzi lapho Nsizwa. Just quickly take us through ukuthi nenzani nina as a Labour Department. I know ukuthi you've probably been getting this question a lot ukuthi how are you guys assisting particularly when it comes to lendaba ye UIF nibasiza kanjani how is this particular scheme helping abantu?
This scheme in the main sisiza umsebenzi kanye ukuthi sithi ngalesikhathi lesi umqashi nomsebenzi akubona abaze ne COVID-19 akubona abaze ne lockdown isimo esisibekile sithi sisonke nje e South Africa ukuthi this lockdown is affecting all of us and we are saying as a Department of Employment and Labour through UIF we are supporting the employer and the employee during this time that if lockdown we will pay a portion of the salaries and the company must apply on behalf of the employees. And that now we pay the employer will pay the employees. We've already paid a lot of money, but I think we'll touch on that as the show unfolds.
Absolutely, but let's talk about this. I mean, I've been hearing reports ukuthi people were having a hard time accessing iLokhuzana, particularly ITERS, the TERS system, because either employees wabo they have not been compliant, therefore they have not applied on their behalf. As we know, ukuthi kumele kube employer, umqashi kumele ayo applyela abaqashile. Osichazele kahle kahle Butebogo, mhlawumbe isebenza kanjani? Who bears the responsibility kahle kahle yokuthi kumele submit all these documents? And then what happens to those employers laba bangakaba registele employees wabo?
Yeah, employer ngokomthetho yona ke that bears the responsibility to apply on behalf of their employees. Now there are employers of course who have not ever registered as for UIF, they've never registered their employees, they've never declared or paid towards UIF. Kanti umshwalensi lo sisi. Umshwalensi ngokwendalo kumele ukhokhele every month. Some of these employers abakhokhile. Kodwa sikwenzayo ke njenge UIF. If employer ayikazi nje ukhokhele sanhlobo. Thina ke sikhona kuwe ke njengo employee, we've created a separate portal for my employees. La ungathi ungena khona on our website mina ngi-employee my applyile uyaclicka that button uthi ngi-employee ngi-apply sakunika lelo thuba ukuthi ukwazi uku-apply njenge-employee.
And then nimsiza kanjani umuntu employee baba, because if I understand how this works is that the bulk of the paperwork nani kumele kahle kahle asizwe umqashi. What happens in a case where you find ukuthi umqashi akalandeli imigomo ye labor ukuthi a register njengoba uchaza ukuthi mhlawumbe abanye ababa register ama employees wabo under the scheme. So what maybe kusetshenzwa kanjani mekunjalo, because abantu baya complain ukuthi mina bengithi employer yami i-registile and then babuyisile bathi thina asizange sinsignele up for this scheme. So people are really not being helped because abazi ukuthi kumele bayephi Butebogo.
Yeah, into esicela kubasebenzi uma uya kule website yakunikeza ithuba lokuthi uregister as an employee,
an individual
UIF.
Okay.
Kanti na ke maqeda apply siyakwazi ukuthi sithole ukuthi cha umqashi wakho akanga register bese sithumela ama inspectors. We have introduced 500 more inspectors that are going to be visiting our employers la angakho compliant with the law. We are going to be taking them to task. These employers, some of them they'll be paying penalties and interest. Some of them we may even have to close down their factories. So there's stringent laws that we are following for these employers.
And then Butebogo, where do you see ukuthi mhlambe i-group demographic yalabantu that are non-compliant? Who are these employers that are not compliant with the labor laws? Because kuyasho ukuthi muna basebenzi kumele at least ubaregisterele i-UIF baba.
Demographic, it cuts across the country, but in the main is in Gauteng, Western Cape, and KZN. These are the main provinces.
And then which sector? Ngisho ama sector mhlambe Butebogo mungasichazela nifumana ukuthi yiphi imkhakha where you find ukuthi there is non-compliance when it comes to ukuthi abantu kumele ngabe vele abaqashi baba registile abaqashi babo.
Yes, kakhulukazi abosomabhizinisi abancane.
Small businesses, yes.
Small businesses. Mhlawumbe umuntu uqasha abantu abawu-10 abawu-15 sometimes abawu-3 yibo nje esinenkinga kakhulu. The big employers they are applying via USARS, they're submitting via USARS. So they almost have their things in order, but ama SMMEs i-line and compliance inkulu kakhulu.
Okay, and then so you're basically saying sibona lento kakhulu kuma informal employment, but awusichazele Butebogo, is there a leeway for umuntu hlampe? I heard a tale umuntu athi lo baba lona uthenga ama vegetables for example, and then he will find abantu that will actually go on the streets ukuthi bayawadayisa mebebuya, they actually come back at the end of the day and give him the stock that was not sold plus the profits that were made. So he's actually paying them day by day. So do abantu abanjalo actually need to actually apply for izinto ezifana no UIF ukuthi ba register my employees, because these are informal employees? So maybe we also need to understand ukuthi who exactly is supposed to be applying for ama employees wakhe baba.
Yeah, just le example oqeda ukuyinikeza manje.
Yes.
Ngumqashi ngidayisa ama vegetables nabantu abawu5 abahamba baphuma ekseni bahambe baye same street to street bethenga some vegetables every day. UIF ithi uma une relationship employer-employee relationship nomuntu ekusebenzela for 24 hours and more per month, kumele umregistere, kumele umkhokhele every month. Now njengomuntu osengisa ama vegetables every day umuntu uyaphuma hamba ayodayisa umkhokhele, mawumuntu umkhokhela kumele ukhiphe i1% eyaleyo salary, wena ukhiphe i1% yakho ukhokhele ku UIF. You can do that every day or you can do it once a month.
Okay.
I mean, if you take a domestic worker as an example, we've created a rule at UIF. A domestic worker uthola ukuthi usebenzela abantu abawu5 per month. Usebenzela lo 1 day, usebenzela omunye the other day. So in a week usebenzela abantu abawu5. And must send them hours per month. Usebenzela umuntu oyi1 for 24 hours and more. So bonke la bantu abawu5 bayakwazi ukuthi bamregister for UIF, bamkhokhele every month bowu5. Malahlekelwa umsebenzi kumuntu oyi1 samkhokhela for this one person. If lahlekelwa umsebenzi kubantu abawu2 samkhokhela for abantu abawu2.
Okay.
So it's possible.
All right.
Just that I think South Africans they don't read the law. and follow, because now they stand to benefit in terms like this. They should be benefiting.
But then, Butebogo, we already in the middle of the second month now of a lockdown. Is there any remedy that those employees, those defaulting employees, to come forward because they did not understand the law in terms of ukuthi if ngiqashe umuntu, even if it's an informal trade, kumele ngimregister as long as this person works njengoba duchaza 24 hours or more kumele umregister. Is there any remedy abangayenza manje ukuthi labo basebenzi, because laba sebenzi uthola ukuthi bahlele ekhaya because there's nobody pushing vegetable trolleys at this moment, uthe uhulumeni asihlale emakhaya. Is there any way nina eningabasiza ngayo as a labor department mefika umuntu ethi kunina lalela ngizwe kulungelo lakho kuthiwa kanje, I'm supposed to have registered my employees but bengazi? Is there any way ningabasiza ngayo to try and bridge that gap so that they'll be liable ukuthi bakwazi ukuthi bathole le mali masiphuma for the rest of the other 6 months, baba?
Clemency ikhona dadewethu.
Okay.
But kumele wena ke njengomqashi or smabhizinisi uze ku-UIF, futhi UIF ngenze iphutha la. Bekumele ngabe mina ngaregister ngadeclare ama-employees wami ngakhokha, angikhokhile ngempela nje. Ake ningitshele ukuthi nginikolota malini. And bese wenza arrangement ne-UIF ukuthi ngizonikhokhela over a period.
Okay.
Once there's that arrangement, then we can talk.
Okay.
But if you're not coming forward ukuthi ngenze iphutha akangixoleleni clemency, ayikho into esingayenza, but you must come to us ukuthi ngiyakoleta angiregisteranga abaqashi abangaka.
Yebo.
And then kumele kube manje asifuni otsotsi ngoba khona abantu bazofika bathi ayaxosha athatha abantu emgwaqeni abuzani nje neniphinde zibe ningisebenza for the past 6 months. Uthola ukuthi ayikho ngempela ke leyo nto.
Let's backtrack a little bit, Butebogo. You mentioned ukuthi for these big companies laba abangaba registile abaqashi babo, you said ukuthi there's a separate portal now for individual employees la bengaya khona basho ukuthi emsebenzini abam-applyelanga. Uthe kune website, but we understand, Butebogo, I mean, I'm talking to abantu abahlele emakhaya mina abangenayo internet, abangayazi nokuthi Wi-Fi yini, abangayazi nokuthi lonto isebenza kanjani. Sibasiza kanjani ke insizwa labo bantu, because nabo I'm sure ukuthi la besebenza khona, as you made an example, uthola ukuthi usebenza kumlungu uyaklina ama-domestic workers and so forth. Bangenza njani ke manje? Bazoyithola phi i-data or i-access to that vital information besemaphandleni baba?
Asiqale ngale ndaba ye-data dadewethu. uVodacom uphakamise isandla wathi UIF singakwazi kunisiza. Sizoyenza your online platform ibe zero rated kangokuthi ke ngeke nikhokhe ne-cent.
Okay.
So noma ubanike uya ku U-filing, any of our services is free of charge. Ayifuni data. Isiphe uVodacom ke leyo data free.
Okay.
Kodwa ke if mhlambe you can print ama-forms uwagcwalise uhambe uwadropa kuma-liver centers, kukhona ama-drop boxes in all the liver centers across the country. Just drop your form in that box, we'll process it for you.
All right, okay, Baba. I says movile now from the nitty-gritties. But I guess we've heard ukuthi there was massive applications, and we're talking numbers. I want you to give me the numbers. And ezinye siyeza ukuthi ibulk yazo has not been processed because of the tedious paperwork edingakalayo baba uma abantu be-applyla for the scheme. Awusichazela ukuthi kwenzakalani lapho baba?
Amanga-ke wonke Alisha dadewethu awusho kunemoto.
Kunemoto.
Ufana nomuntu onemoto nje ngiyakuzwa.
Kunemoto.
Ngiyakuzwa vele ukuthi nemoto. Yabona ke dadewethu ngalolu suku bo-apply imoto ebhanki. Wafika laphayana bathi gcwalisa ama-form. And I'm sure lama forms are like 10 pages long. Kwamele ukuthi uproduce a payslip, uproduce a proof of address, and then they had to do a whole lot of accounting issues, right?
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah. Now, in the guys we see about people who are applying for this benefit UIF, Bafuna has called up to 6.8 billion rands without due diligence is wrong. As I'm talking to you now, Sis Alicia, we've paid 6.8 billion rands. How do I pay such amount of money without following due diligence? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And all we're asking for, when the company applies, we need the details of the people that we've employed. Igama, isibongo, qale nini ukusebenzela, umkhokhela malini ngenyanga, and then umkhokhela yini during the lockdown. I mean,
All
how
right.
complicated is that, Alicia?
All right. But Tebogo, let's hold it there because kumele ngithathe ikhefu manje. Tesibambile le ndaba mbukeli. Please join us after the break. Hopefully we are still trying for you to get an official from social development. Besicelile uMamlindi weZulu ukuthi abe nathi namhlanje, but again today we could not get hold of her. So we are trying by all means ukuthi bazame ukuzosichazela particularly ngale 350 rand ukuthi how do you access it, uyaphi, wenza kanjani. Sivuliwe ingcingo 0117146918 or 7146919. Yilungelo lakho nomajali. We'll be back shortly after this. Mbogeli, welcome back. Hayi cha ngeke imizamo yethu nama-producers wethu ngathi ngempela isisizalele imiphumela. I do understand we do have now usisikhoni Nxumalo, yena-ke uyi-DDG lapha social development. She's joining us on the line. Sisikhoni, thank you so much ma for joining us la kwilungelo lakho ma. Sicela ukuthi nje usichazele ma, sizwile uminister ukhulumile ngale 350 rand last week. We just want to understand. I mean, this is a huge and complicated task. How ready is the social development ukuthi irole out le lokhuzana le program?
Yeah, thank you. Minister will still unpack tomorrow ukuthi the readiness of the department and the SASSA in terms of rolling out the 350 grant. Currently, there's a lot of work that is happening behind the scenes to prepare for the implementation of this grant. So I may not go into details in terms of where we are. The minister will unpack tomorrow. She will have a media briefing to unpack. But I think what he has already indicated is the qualifying criteria nokuthi this grant is apply kanjani.
Okay.
And bayakhumbula ukuthi there's a WhatsApp number that is 0600 123 456. And then kuleyo WhatsApp ukhetha SASSA, you just type SASSA, then you get a message.
Okay.
Kune futhi email address. Can I read it?
Yes. Go ahead, ma.
It's SRD, the capital SRD @sasa.gov.za. And sishilo ke ukuthi abantu aba-benefita, they must be able to provide the following information: i-identity number or i-home permit, i-permit ebiya Home Affairs. If awuhlali, you've got maybe you are an asylum seeker or a refugee or whatever documentation, as long as in a stamp or authorize a Home Affairs. And then uphinde futhi ube nama banking details and proof of residence. But they will explain tomorrow ukuthi mawungena proof of residence, because bekunesikhala ukuthi a lot of people, they are squatting or they don't have specific proof of residence. So that will also be clarified tomorrow. I don't want to steal minister's thunder on it. So bangabi hlupheki because I'll outline it clearly ukuthi how that is going to be circumvent. But also in terms of criteria, remember, a person must be the above of age of 18, are they unemployed, angatoli any form of income from any source, and not also angatoli income like a social grant.
Okay.
And angatoli UIF, niyabona le unemployment insurance benefit. Angabi khona kuleyo list. And then futhi angabi beneficiary ya NSFAS, the National Student Financial Aid Scheme, ngoba i-ID yakho sizoyi-checker against i-NSFAS, sizoyi-checker against UIF, sizoyi-checker against all the grants, sizoyi-checker against i-GEP5 ne-SARS, na all the systems ukuthi unga-double dip. Ngoba government has provided various options zama economic cushions. So asifuna umuntu benefit in all the areas, because other people have not benefited even once. So this grant is for those people who are not included in any form of relief currently. So asiyekeleleni for bona labo bantu labo ba qualify sibanikeze yona.
Kone, maybe let's osichazele ngama numbers if we can't go into those other details. Ngiunderstand ama ukuthi uminister khane ezoyichazisisa kahle tomorrow this thing, but how many people are we looking at? I understand ukuthi South Africa has over 6 million unemployed people. Nizoba verify kanjani? Ngiyeza ukuthi uyasho ukuthi criteria you'll be checking against certain measures ukuthi nitholisise ukuthi ngempela labantu they're not getting any amount. So how will you make sure ukuthi labantu vele abathi baya apply la lento they are really people that are not getting any money at the end of the month?
Yeah, you know, le grant when it was conceptualized after President announced, sinento sibiza inclusion and exclusion errors. Ngoba siyazi ukuthi abantu bethu abanye we won't be able to pick them up in any of the systems.
Yes.
So sizozama nga yonke indlela ukuthi if you qualify you have to receive it, and look checker against other existing systems is to make sure ukuthi there's no double dipping. But also target those who really deserve it. Yeah,
yeah.
So ama numbers wona maningi lafuneke atarget because imali ayikho enough. So we are also talking to Treasury ukuthi singa exclude anyone just because imali ayikho, because our people are looking forward to this and our people are hungry out there. And we also think this is a dignified way of giving our people some form of relief rather than only or basically just the food parcels, because this one won't use any form of food parcels. It's your e-voucher, your cash, you know, and also maybe your e-wallet. They are also finalizing those things that Minister will unpack tomorrow.
Okay, yes. So awukhona ukusihlephulela kancane sisikhona ukuthi kahle kahle izongena kanjani le mali bazoyithola emabhenki mhlambe laba bangena ama account ngoba phela in most of isikhathi mungasebenzi uthola ukuthi ibhenki lize livale ne-account yakho. Mhlambe senikubhekile lokho ntokazi ukuthi mhlambe bathola ama voucher kulezi zitolo esizaziyo Shoprite o Pick n Pay kanjalo ukuthi nisebenzisane nabo ukuthi bakwazi labantu ukuthi bafike umuntu akhiphe ID and then bazothola kanjani futhi ukuthi uapproviwe noma cha for lesi scheme ntokazi?
Hayi uyabona le system esizanayo it's an interactive system. So
okay.
Namanje if nje ungasenda usasa kule WhatsApp number, it will automatically reply to you, comes back to you. So ikhuluma nawe. So once it's online and working, it will continuously interact. But we also know ukuthi khona abantu i-technology vele abafuni kuyisebenzisa noma ingaba sophisticated kanjani. So we also made provision for manual capturing of information through volunteers as appointed NDA, NYDA, kunama volunteers nje lawa i-department ezosebenza now, which minister will also outline tomorrow. Laba abazothatha ama manual applications azofidwa laphayana, and if unika igama lakho kodwa se electronically apply izawukhicka out i-ID yakho ngoba masithi baphanje i-ID izawusho ukuthi the application already exists or the person has already applied.
Okay.
So bantu bazo-informwa kahle na the way the system is designed ukuthi kube ne-communication back and forth in terms of outcome of the application yakho.
All right. And then Ntokazi, you mentioned something earlier, Mesqali interview, wathi kudingeka distinction. Ithi ngibuze la Ntokazi, does this now distinction include those who were already unemployed before COVID or those who lost employment due to COVID? The reason for this question, Ma, is that casual workers laba hlampe abaluze ama gigs abanga qualify for EUIF bazocabanga ukuthi hlampe nabo ba qualify. Sithini hlampe kulabo Ma?
Yeah, remember ngishilo ngathi i-ID yakho will be run through i-check with all the systems.
Yes.
So if ulahlekelwe umsebenzi but uqualify UIF, izakukhahlela system. But if awuqualifyanga ku-UIF, it will automatically go through. If your ID ayikho ku any of the systems, ayisho ukuthi unemsebenzi or ne-lump sum ye-pension uke wayithola unayo and all that, it will automatically indicate laphaya. So the system is designed in such a way that it touches base, but I'm not saying it's a perfect system. Or I think I've said kuzoba nama inclusion and exclusion errors, meaning nizafaka abantu abangafanelanga bathole or ni niyekele abantu bekufuneke bathole because of a systemic issue. But they are trying their best, the team that is working on the system, ukuthi those are minimized.
Okay.
You know,
all right, Ntokazi. Ngifuna sikhulume further about the system sibone ukuthi mhlambe nizoyigwema kanjani indaba ye-corruption, because we also know, Ntokazi, khona abantu abaheka amafoni abantu la, ngizukhuluma nge-WhatsApp number, khona abantu abaheka amafoni abantu uzothola ukuthi umuntu usefuna imali through leyo WhatsApp number. We'll go into detail on more on that after the break. Mbukeli ungayindawo, those lines are open, 011-714-6918 or 714-6919. consumer@sabc.co.za is our email, and of course sikhona on Facebook as well as kuma SMS. We're back shortly after this. Welcome back. Mbukeli usungasishayela ucingo e-studio live on 011-714-6918, alternatively 011-714-6919. Ukube ingxenye yenkulumo yethu namhlanje, Mbukeli, we're trying to understand ukuthi njengoba i-social development, njengoba u-government ethe uzokhona ukuthi asize abantu nge-350 rand, babasiza kanjani? Na i-UIF siyezwa kuthiwa khona othes, lezo zinto zisebenza kanjani? My guess, nginayo uButebogo Maruping ovela kwi-Labour Department nange lapha kwi-Skype and on the line. Eventually, we are very lucky today. Sinaye intokazi uMamkhoni Nxumalo, yena-ke uyi-DDG lapha ya social development. Let's come back to you, Butebogo. Maybe let's talk about ezinye izinto. We understand ukuthi apart from UIF, I mean, baningi abantu that have actually lost income due to i-lockdown, and siyazi ukuthi it was meant to take care of some of inkinga lezi i-UIF that it couldn't. Awusichazele Bhuti, has there been any success stories in that term? Bakhona abantu abangakhona ukuthi bathole i-UIF but they are benefiting from the TERS system.
Your question is loaded.
Qala la uqala khona Nsizwa.
Okay, people who had already applied for UIF, we've continued to pay them.
Yes.
As I'm talking to you now, we've already paid 1 billion rands, 1.1 billion rands to normal UIF benefits, just for the month of April alone. And then people who've applied for COVID tests, we've already paid 6.8 billion rands. If you add the two numbers, just to date, we've already paid 8 billion rands to South Africans to put money in their pockets for them to be able to survive during this difficult time of COVID tests, and for them to keep a social distance. So 8 billion rands into the pockets of South Africans is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, yes. All right, Butebogo. Let's leave it there for now. We're going to come into the second part of my loaded question. I do have a caller on the line. Funitata ababukeli manje nginayo ubizo wami khona uNonhlanhla all the way from Ngagetha Stenga sesinonhlanhla. So akamukele ohlelo Ntokazi, singakusiza kanjani namhlanje?
Yebo sisithi mina nginenkinga lana.
Yebo ma.
Ngamhla ka-31 last month. I mean mhla ka-30 last month.
Yes.
I-boss ye-boyfriend yami ibabizile ukuthi bazogcwalisa ama-forms e-UIF. And then sawagcwalisa sawaphindisela on 31 last month. Until manje akukho lutho sibonayo. Yabo. And into engiphatha kabuhlungu sinengane incane ayinabisi ayinalutho.
Menbuza sisi bathini, what is the way forward? Is there any communication? Babuyele mhlambe kunina abantshela ukuthi mhlambe khona i-document or into engekho engayisubmithanga?
Sike sayifonela iboss asitshela ukuthi nje hayi imali ayikafiki asilindeni. So ayikho nje into ephathekayo serious ukuthi yini inkinga yabo. Asazi nathi sifana nabantu nje abalahlekile.
Okay. Butebogo uyawuzwa lo mbuzo Nsizwa? Uthi usisinonhlanhla. Yeah, uzwile umbuzo bhuti wami.
Inkinga yami nguzwe kahle umbuzo dadewethu.
Yebo bhuti.
Inkinga ikhona manje uNonhlanhla akuyena i-applicant, right?
Yeah. I-boyfriend. Yeah.
And then the boss yona i-apply. Is it possible ukuthi ngoba manje kumele ngabe i-company apply on behalf of the boyfriend?
Yeah.
And now we're not sure if the company did apply.
Okay.
And I need the details of the company so that we can test it on on the companies that we've paid.
Okay.
Did we pay that company or not?
Okay.
And did they apply? We don't know the name of the company. We don't have those details to be able to.
All right. Uteboko, you know what I'll do? I have a remedy. Unfortunately, asifuna ukubiza amagama abantu amakhampani ngani, but we do have ama details asisiNonhlanhla. What we'll do is sisiNonhlanhla sicela ushiya imininingwane yakho so that uButeboko ezothola imininingwane further azi ukuthi ikhampani yaleyo boyfriend yakho mhlambe yini, maybe they've registered or they haven't, because okwamanje akakhona ukuthi akuphendule intokazi engakazi ne. All right, thank you so much. All right, Buteboko. Then let's go back to the second part of my loaded question. Sizwile Buteboko, I mean, maybe let's look at it this way. Sizwile ukuthi there were reports of glitches with the application process, and I touched this with the UAF as well. Awusichazele mhlambe bekuyini imbangela? Was the system overloaded? Ama applications bekushota izinto bekwenze njani sizwe? And mhlambe senilungisile manje leyo nkinga.
Yeah, rumors in South Africa. Okay, on the 29th, people thought ukuthi my applications ayabhalwa ngeke sa apply manje, and everybody applied on the 29th.
Okay.
So the system was overloaded. It was only on the 29th. 29th and maybe beginning of the 28th midnight, people already started, couldn't sleep applying for the UF benefit. But we've sorted out the processing power of our platform. And that's why as I'm talking to you now, apply
all right.
So there are no more existing cliches, yes. We pay within 24 hours at best and 48 hours if maybe there were delays with your file.
Okay, so labo ke abangayitholanga imali zabo Buteboko, what could be some of the likely reasons mhlambe singakazi discuss namhlanje in terms of documentation and so forth ukuthi mhlambe abayitholanga leyo mali? Could it be employer mhlambe did not abazange baba register and labantu bahlele emakhaya bayitshela ukuthi bona bayasebenza, therefore bazwe kuthiwa it's the job of the employer ukuthi aba registele, bahleli balinde imali, now it's the 4th of the month imali ayikangeni, kumele benze njani? Ngizwile vele we were speaking about the personal portal lothi abantu they can go there individually.
Yeah, I have some good news for those people. When the companies applied, check on our database, we could not find them. So ngoba thina sifuna ukuthi abantu bathole imali in their pockets. Sahamba saya ku-SARS, we have a list of 100,000 employees. Can you just check on your records if you have these people? SARS came back to us this morning. Over 200,000 of these workers were found on the SARS database. So we are going to pay these 200,000 people. So people, I think by the end of the week, we are going to pay just a majority of these people, especially with SARS. But we've done some fixes on our database, so we'll be paying more people. As I'm talking to you now, today we did a calculation. We paid 1.4 billion rands just this morning. Some of the people that you could not find. Okay. So it may be a bank delay where you find what we are paying from FNB, ABSA, so you might get your money tomorrow or on will start. Okay,
Bab. All right. Okay, let me quickly go to Umam Koni. Sis Koni, thank you so much for joining us. Ntokazi, I understand that you have to rush somewhere, but just very quickly, Ntokazi, I understand the minister is going to be outlining everything tomorrow, but what then can you tell our viewers to namhlanje? What should be their expectations? What documents should they have ready before address the minister ukuze ba qualify for the 350?
Yeah, ngiyabonga kusasa ngicela nje maybe even before kusasa ba prepare ukuthi bana the right documentation, where possible bawathole lama proof of residence, where possible abanye banawo ama bank account noma bangasebenzi bawaphathe, laba bangena bank account kunama options abazonikezwa wona kusasa ukuthi mawungena bank account wenza kanjani. But abamele kutshelwa ukuthi now you can apply ngoba ngizwa kuthiwa abantu bagcwala ama office kasasa, abantu ba busy baya apply. Asimeleni pronouncement ethi now you can the system has gone live, you can start applying ngoba akuncedi ukuthi uvuke uye laphana uyoze exacerbate the spread of COVID ngokuthi ungahlaliseki endaweni eyi-1 kanti sifalwa ne-COVID kahle kahle kuzokufuneke sihloniphe wonke imigomo ebekiwe ngokuthi siyenze njani ngokugeza izandla nokustay at home. When it's not necessary, let's not go out. Asihlale until but the system is live. You can only go out if you can't use any technology in place.
Okay, and ama-office wenu are open for these types of emergencies for labantu abangakwazi?
Announce kusasa ukuthi how are the manual
applications,
what are the manual applications going to be dealt with.
Ntokazi ngiyabonga, thank you so much. I understand you have to go back to work. Siyakureleasa manje, siyabonga kakhulu. Loyo usisikhona inxumalo i-DDG Mbukeli ye-social development uyasho ke Mbukeli ukuthi imininingwane eminingi izokhishwa iminister kusasa bit by bit, glitch by glitch, nizobe ni-understanda kusasa ukuthi le 350 uyithola kanjani. As of today, nansi into asinike yona i-WhatsApp number, I'm sure it's going to be on our screen. Iproducer yami kade ithatha manje 0600 123 456 0600 123 456 uya WhatsApp lapho bazokuphendula. Uyasho uma usisikhona ukuthi this system iyakhuluma nawe, it talks to you, so izoloka ikubuza izinto. And then srd@sasa.gov.za. Lo SRD is in capital letters Mbukeli. Let's take a quick ad break. Siyabuya no Tebogo ungayindawo Mbukeli. We're talking UIF, we're talking ITERS, we're talking U350. Basically, we're talking government measures ukuthi bazame phela uku-assista labo abantulayo nabadinga ukuthi phela basizakale njengoba behlele emakhaya ngalesikhathi se-lockdown. All right, we do have uSisibongile from Springs on the line. Ntokazi, sakwamukela ohlelweni. Sikusize kanjani namhlanje?
Ngiyabonga sisi ukungamukela. Ukhuluma noSibongile sisi. Ngicela ukubuza kubaba. Bengifonela ubaba Mashilo on Thursday last week. Ngithole ku Radio Ndebele inamba yakhe. Baba Mashilo wangiphendula kahle wathi manje eSprings kuzabe kuvuliwe namhlanje. Namhlanje besigcwele lapha sisi. Ngoba nga-emaila i-form lami. Mina bese ngiqalile ukuhola sisi. Ukuyihola imali ngiholeka yi-1 ngoMarch.
Yes.
Ngangi-applyile ngoNovember ngiqala ukuyihola ngoMarch. Manje angakatholi emailile ngenza kule .gov what but angakaholi namhlanje and le mali ithatha 7 to 10 working days but asikayitholi imali. So ubaba uMashilo namhlanje simfonela futhi simile lapha eSprings wasinikeza amanamba kaDlady Sikhukhuni. So siyamfonela uDlady siyakhona inamba ya uthi uyophethe leya branch. Wathi kithi masithathe ama-form futhi siwafake lapha eboxini. Akuna box eSprings, kuney'namba nje eziplakwe lentuzaneni. Ebondeni. Manje asazi, ama-security asihlola le phezulu, awasho lutho. And abanye babuya kuphi eSekunda. Uyayibona indaba i-long distance engaka sibavuke ngo-4 abantu simile sokuyi-COVID manje la sokuyilentuzana enye into nje uyayibona
isiphithiphithi lapho Ntokazi.
Ibuhlungu lento sithi ngoba sisebenzele le imali yami lapha ku-Department of Labour marathina sibhadala sekubhadalwa labantu aba-applyelwa muva manje. Mina yami ngimikise ngeyi-15 April ngi-emaile ngeyi-15 April ngoba ngangifonele ePitori 012337 1997 ubaba uMsiza. Ubaba uMsiza wathi manje i-emailele kule yaseJimeston wanginikeza i-email yakhona. Yabuya i-email yathi itholakele but angibhadalwa baba.
Hayibo Sisibongile. Tebogo uyazizwa inkinga. I mean, these are the type of issues that I'm talking about because kungcono uzwe from the people asiqamba manga. These are not rumors. Uyasho sisi, she emailed an application on the 15th. She's been sent from pillar to post. Uthi manje abantu they've converged and congregated lapha ema-office eLokhuzeni abanye bavele Sekunda, I mean eSprings. So I mean kuthi abantu abahlala ekhaya. So now this is causing abantu ukuthi baphume endlini bahambe bayoyibuzela bona self ema-office kube kuthiwe sihlale emakhaya Tebogo kanti kwenzakalani. And you were saying ukuthi earlier on ukuthi le mali lena ithatha 24 hours, it gets paid out if all the formal and right documentation has been provided. Uthi usisi eyabo ithatha 7 to 10 days. She's been getting paid from March this year. Uthini insizwa? Imiswe yini? What happened?
Okay, sis Alicia, konye uthi nawe unonhlanhla konje.
Yebo.
Yeah, sisinonhlanhla asazi umehluko la.
Yebo.
Kukhona u-COVID tears.
Yebo.
U-COVID tears ku-apply ama-companies. Ila setha khona 24 hours and between 24 and 48 hours.
Okay.
Right. Lento usisibongile akhuluma ngayo ke i-normal UIF benefits.
Okay.
Esikushoyo kumphakathi ukuthi abangezi kuma-office ethu abahlala emakhaya, we are processing their payments without asking them questions. Usisibongile we are taking ukuthi she's still unemployed, she must stay home. If you're on maternity leave, you must stay home, we'll pay. We are processing ama-payments. Just that mhlawumbe amanye ama-branch are lower than others. But njengoba ethi use-Springs usisibongile, I'm going to follow up now naye uhledies ngoba ngiyamazi uhledies.
Yebo.
Nesikhulu sakhe futhi ngiyasazi. I'm going to follow up nesikhulu sakhe ngizwe ukuthi kwenzakalani eSprings ngoba kumele ngabe sesibakhokhela abantu. eSprings nje sesikhokhile imali eningi kulabantu abasiza. eSprings is part of the Germiston already. We've paid 7.4 million rands for the area yase Israel. On that area, we paid 7.4 million rands. And njengoba besengishilo earlier, some of the accounts uthola ukuthi mhlambe thina sikhokha from FNB when ku-ABSA. Kukhona that overnight bank payment process that must happen.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll find ukuthi usisibongile njengamanje imali yakhe mhlambe iyovela ku-account yakhe kusasa noma ngolesithathu. But we've already paid 7.4 million for the Jameson area.
All right, siyabonga Butebogo. And then please tell me, Nsizwa, since you're saying ukuthi nisa-processa lama payments, are you then at this stage? I mean, we're talking about technical glitches. We all know ukuthi le lokhuzanitas ne-UIF benefit, particularly for COVID-19, it was set up in a rush. So obviously there should be expectations ukuthi ezinye izinto ngeke ihambe ngomumo, especially at the beginning or at the beginning stages. But are you now at a stage where you're expecting the number of applicants to increase? And at this stage, I know I'm going to give you another loaded question. At this stage, is the process being refined and made easier for abantu, especially laba be COVID-19, so that bezokhona ukudifferentiate between the normal people abahola UIF nale the temporary relief measures the COVID-19 put?
Okay, applications for COVID-19 tests, it's a separate app on its own. Where you go online and it will say COVID-19 tests.
Yes.
And you click the button, it's a straightforward process. And as I was saying earlier, there's no reason for us to skip each due diligence because it's quicker in the hands of the people.
Yes.
We're asking for simple things and companies must give us those simple things.
Okay.
Name, surname, ID number. When did the person start working for you? How much are you paying them per month? Are you paying them during lockdown and how much are you paying them? For us, that's simple things because we need to do a calculation. We 10 million rands. We need to do a proper benefit calculation.
Yeah.
And we're asking companies to give us those basic details. Ngoba auditor general uzofika kithi sesinonhlanhla.
Azofuna ama-receipt. Yebo.
Yobuza imibuzo kumele ukuthi nathi sikwazi ukuphendula ukuthi how did you arrive at paying 10 million rands?
Yeah.
I mean, I've paid 6.8 billion rands. I was explaining to ngikhokhe kanjani leyo mali. And we're asking as applicants, they must give us that info.
Okay. All right.
Normal benefits, the formula remains the same. Njengoba ngisho nje ukuthi I've issued an instructions for all the provincial processing centers across South Africa. Ukuthi you must pay these people, they must not come to you, process them and assume ukuthi they're on a lockdown and they cannot come to labor centers, they must not come to us. We process and assume kuti they're still unemployed and we pay them for the month of April. Okay. So there's no need for people to come to our labor centers or to come to us or complete any forms. We are processing and we are paying every day.
Okay.
You may find good as I was saying, where there's a bank transfer transition from one bank to the other.
To the other, yeah. It has its cards.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Butebogo, I'll get back to you in a moment. I do have KZN ngithanda namhlanje. Bani bakithi Butjabu kwaZulu Natal nsizwa ukuphi neKwaZulu Natal sakwamukela ohlelweni.
Yebo sawubona banga seNewcastle.
Kunja useNewcastle usisijabu bathi ubhuti kunjani Ntokazi? Ngiyaphila Ntokazi eNewcastle singakusiza kanjani namhlanje Mnambithi?
Bengicela ukubuza ma.
Yebo.
Nge 28 zaka February. basinikeza ama-forms emsebenzini basendela via ama-emails bathi-ke retrenchiwe emsebenzini so asisakhona ukubuyela sosebenza. Ngaya on the first week eNewcastle ka-Department of Labour. Mangifika khona ngafike nga-applya then kubathi ngibuye ngeyi-15. Ngeyi-15 uma kumele sibuyele abantu bathi bayajikiswa khona like ngajike endleleni ngangifika ngikhona abantu bathi bayajikiswa labour kuthiwa akungeni muntu. So bengicela ukubuza ukuthi kumele ngenze kanjani because njengamanje la ngihleli khona ngisemqashweni like anginakudla anginamali rent anginanisi.
Okay Ntokazi siyabonga kakhulu Ntokazi usisijabu lapha eNewcastle KwaZulu Natal. Let's go straight to uMathapelo olapha eThembisa. Mathapelo, thank you so much for joining us la kwilungelo lakho. Singakusiza kanjani today?
Thank you so much for joining us la kwilungelo.
Mathapelo, ngicela wehlise iTV yakho.
My question is
Mathapelo.
hello.
Yes, nana ngicela uphakamise izwi ke sesiyakuzwa manje.
Okay, bengicela ukwazi ukuthi like if ukile wabereka before ne
Yes.
different companies and have never claimed UIF your house. So I just want to know the procedure of getting it now. Do I have to go to all the companies I've worked before or is there any way maybe Department of Labor tracing all that through my ID?
Okay, and Mathapelo, are you currently employed at this stage, Nan?
No.
You're not employed at this stage?
Yes.
Okay, all right. All right, Putebogo, I just hope you wrote those questions down. We're going to take a quick ad break. Loaded questions. Nama viewers wait. They just want to get those answers. Lungisa lezo impendulo nsizwa. Na mbukeli ungenza njengalaba kade benza 0117146918 7146919 umajali uyabuya emva kwaleli khefu no more of ilungelo lakho. Ayike mbukele, this is our final segment. Ngifuna nje ukuphosa intambo lapha kuBhutebogo Maropeng yena ovele Labor Department ukuthi aphendule usisijabu aphinde futhi aphendule uMathapelo. Over to you Bhutebogo.
Ngiyabonga sisi Nhlanhla, ngiqale ngoJabu. EkaJabu our labor centers sibeka ama drop box there. Usinhlanhla can go to the center afake i-application yakhe ku drop box.
Okay.
Otherwise we can process a claim if she had already received the payment.
Okay.
Kanti leka Mathapelo iyinkinga kancane ke le ngoba ukuze umbuzo uMathapelo ukuthi ukuphi ngesikhathi samanje wathi ezikhaya. Now uMathapelo she's supposed to apply within 12 months. Engakwazi kwamanje ukuthi whether uMathapelo be apply before samkhokhela manje uhlezi ekhaya or ulahlekelwe umsebenzi indaba yakhe angizwisisi kahle but she needs to apply within 12 months.
Okay.
Of losing her job.
Yeah, ubethi she worked for different companies. Currently she's unemployed, but she never claimed for EUIF from those companies, Bhutebogo. And then very quickly, just some closing statements after that.
Okay, Mathapelo is supposed to apply. Tina will do the rest of the work. We'll pursue the companies where she worked for, but then we just need her to apply officially with her UR19.
All right.
Now, in terms of closing remarks, closing remarks, we are assuring South Africans, EUIF, we are doing everything we can to ensure that people don't get infected with COVID.
Okay.
No more people should die and get infected.
Thank you, Bhutebogo. Let's leave it there. So unfortunately, I've run out of time. Mbukeli, that was Bhutebogo Maropeng. Now he's giving me loaded answers. Ngoba yena esefuna ukuphendula sesihamba. Mbukeli ngebhadi sesiphelelwe isikhathi. Let's hope ukuthi you've listened today. You are watching the news. We are currently giving you live updates. Umama ministers are updating abantu mayelana nalezi zinto ekumele zenziwe. Kuthiwa kusasa uMalindiwe Zulu will be outlining lezi ze350. So zama na ukuthi uhlangane ne-TV, uhlangane ne-radio. Umajali kumele ahambe manje ngithi nje kunina, stay safe and stay humble and stay home. Msale kahle.